Then you say something about dying. I thought about euthanization.
Well, before we get to that, Ace actually did have an ass to cast.
I did. It was closely related to our Juneteenth celebrations and things like that. Can you be pro-black with a non-black significant other? Again, can you be pro-black with a non-black significant other?
So, I don't know the answer to this, but I would like to relate it back to our just previous conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the fact that we have certain like if this or that type statements for things. And so this is one where it's like I get why a person would feel like you have to be with someone who is black to be pro-black, but it hurts your argument, but I still think you can be like with someone non-black and still be like really pro-black. I don't know if you can be Umar Jackson pro-black,
Right,
Umar Johnson
you can.
pro-black, but
You can.
that doesn't mean you
Definitely
aren't
not.
pro-black. It's just you found somebody who you really connect with and who you thought you could build a beautiful life with, and why not be with that person? I don't think you should force a box on anyone either. Like this person is someone I could see myself with being happy with, but they aren't black, so I can't be with them. And even I respect that argument of people saying like, if you choose a non-black person, you're gonna have black kids with them, and then this person that you're with may not be able to really relate to that child's experience. But I still think it can give them an opportunity to see a different side of the experience as well, like for the kid and the mom. And maybe that isn't the most fair thing for the kid, for the mom to have to learn on the fly, but such is life, bro. Like, as the black person, you got to be there and help out. So,
Dog, it's crazy how wildly different this question is versus to me. Because, like, in your equation, there's always black.
mm-hmm.
And mine is just like, holy fuck. If I never am with a black girl, am I ever pro-black? Or, like, can I use my history of my resume of like how many black girls I've been with to say if I'm pro-black or something, or just like I guess I'm never gonna be pro-black if that's a no.
You brought up an interesting point. I don't know if you would ever categorize yourself as pro-black, but
Why wouldn't I? In my head, why wouldn't I?
I would think of you, although I've never like thought this consciously. You're an ally, I guess. Like,
Okay. I guess I never thought of it like that, but yeah, I guess I'm like, why wouldn't I be?
So I don't know.
Therefore, it's not up to you to have the same responsibilities as someone in the black community
Well said.
Right.
to be
Well said.
pro-black.
And that's why, like, it's blowing my mind how how much of a different question this was for like you guys versus me, because it's like for you guys, it's just like dog, you're not pro-black. You're marrying the such and such. You know, like
I don't think it's that for me though.
You
Good.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, what is Camilla Harris?
Kamala Harris is, I believe.
Kamala Harris.
Jamaican and Indian.
Yeah.
And what's her husband?
White, I think.
And she's
What?
like the first black woman vice president. Black.
Yes. What's your point? I don't understand.
I mean, she got her white man, and she pro-black. Is she not?
I mean, that's always in question from what I understand.
Is it always in question? Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't know the facts. I'm just telling you what people say.
I don't know, but I feel like you can.
I've definitely heard question marks. So,
I love the shady cast.
this is gonna be weird, right? Because one, Umar Johnson done definitely been caught with some white women.
That's what I was about to say.
I never heard that.
He
And if
definitely,
he's so pro-black, then
I've
why
never heard
but at the same time, Umar Johnson is not the shining example of pro-blackness. He's just a nigga with some good ideas about black life. And he also has some fucked up ideas too. You know what I mean? with that being said, as a lesbian, right, I get this question kind of given to me all the time, whether directly or indirectly. But am I being pro-black if I'm not trying to create a black family, quote unquote, because I'm not having a man as my significant other? But
Wow.
niggas
That's a twist.
disregard how much I have loved and demonstrated my love for us and for our people as a black community. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
So, in short, the answer is yes, you can still be pro-black. With somebody who these pro-black people say that, you know, wouldn't fit the thing. However, you do have the responsibility of ensuring that this non-black significant other or same-sex significant other is not having you, you know, go backwards on your people or make you hate your own people.
Doing no coon shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, to an extent, like, if I was ever with a white person or anything like that, it's gonna be quite a few things that I need for this white person to understand off rip. You know what I'm saying? And I might be wrong because I don't hang around, you know, a lot of white people or anything like that. But I'm not gonna assume that you do understand. That shit gotta be demonstrated. You know what I mean? So how you gonna demonstrate that? I don't know. You know?
That's the thing.
You got real
No
problem.
other race is ever gonna like fully understand. But at the same time, it's just like, wouldn't that logic of same-sex black folks not contributing to the future of the community, wouldn't that also apply for non-same-sex people who are not dating black people, like, you know, black
White on white lesbians?
No, I mean like a black person dating any other race, or vice versa, right? Any other race dating a black person. You're not technically contributing to the all black community. So
I mean, again, it just can't be pro-hate. Like, you can't all of a sudden be with this white person, this non-black person, or the same-sex person, and all of a sudden say, oh, I hate how niggers sack their pants. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just turn the arguments to hate everything that's quote-unquote black. And you can't only demonize black culture. If you get with somebody and they're making you demonize what you look like, that's problematic. No matter what race it is. You know, even if I was, again, flip this around to some white people. You know what I'm saying? If I make you feel like you hate white people after you date me, you know what I'm saying? That's on you. You know, but I'm not pro-white either, though. So don't ever think that you're going to get that side of me to help you on that journey. Now, everybody don't have to be pro anything specific, but when it comes to racism, we know that that's prevalent here. You know what I mean? So pro means that you're not against it, in my opinion. You don't have to be undoubtedly in love with it and try to do all the pro-black things that I do. Hold on one second. All the pro-black things that I do or anything like that, but at the same time, you cannot make me sit up here and hate myself. That's all I'm saying.
that's anti-neutral. I'm just saying.
Anti-neutral?
When you say if you're not against it, you pro pretty much. And it's just like, I mean, I could be against it and not pro it.
That's the same thing.
I can be against it and not pro it. Yes, that is the same thing. Because not pro is against.
Right.
I guess, yeah.
So my question
Never
was
mind.
also on that idea, though. You said to be pro just means to not be against it. Is that correct?
Essentially.
Why aren't you pro-white then? Are you against white?
Because whites have historically did shit that was anti-black.
So you are against white people. Before you answer that, the real reason.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's not really neutral.
No, the
When you
thing
said
is,
that, hold on.
the
I was just
thing
like,
is,
yo,
I'm not
pro-white is crazy. I've never heard anybody say that,
Right.
and that sounds nuts.
Which
but-
is probably why you're on the extreme part of, or one of the extreme parts of that alignment chart. Not like fully extreme, like
Yeah.
corners, but like you said, you're not in the middle row. Like yeah. Like because you have a view like that can be, like you're saying, you're not you're not trying to say you're anti-white, but you're just straight you're not pro-white so hard that it
I'm
almost
not
anti-white.
caring about the advancement of white culture. I'm not white. I'm not gonna benefit from that in no type of way.
Again, pro is just to not be against it.
Right.
You're pro-Hispanic. You're not against it. You want them to
I'm not-
improve their race, progress, grow, get what you deserve.
Yes, I essentially want that for all people.
Including
Am I pushing their agenda though? No. I'm not pushing any Hispanic agenda. I'm not pushing any white agenda. If I'm pushing any agenda at all, it's gonna be for us.
Got you. So let's just edit that pro is not just means not against. Because I think it's a little bit more than not being against. You actually have to be actively for to be pro something, right? Would that be agreeable?
Yeah, I think that's the point that I was trying to make. Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's not a really true neutral statement, or like if you're like you're either one or the other. If you're saying that,
Not necessarily, because you can be black and not pro-black.
If you're black and not pro-black, that may mean that you're just not actively advocating for the advancement of black people. But I don't even think that's
You can
wrong as a black
actively-
person to be. I want to be a good example for myself, but I don't want to represent the betterment of black people. That's not important to me. I just want to do well. I think that's an okay perspective
Exactly.
as a person.
Exactly.
Any race.
it's healthy.
And again, you're not pro-black with that though. You know what I'm saying? So me dating someone, like, again, I just want to be a good person. This is not gonna limit my train of thought for wanting to be this for my people. You know what I'm saying? Or this example for me.
Yeah, I got you. I've never been against interracial dating for myself, but I will admit I've always been apprehensive at the thought of really, really having to blend my family and like a white family. Mm-hmm. And if I have a kid, like my girl's grandma, gotta make sure she know how to fucking be around black people, because you're gonna be raising my kid. You know what I mean? And like her mom and her dad and her uncle and her brothers is like, I gotta be able to like be cool with your family, however y'all are raising my kid. Mm-hmm. And don't be putting no anti-black shit in my kid head.
Right.
You know what I mean? And making it all complicated for them. And then they go to my family and everything is weird. And like, so that always made me like, man, that's just, they gotta do so many things to like prove to me that we can't do this. And I was like, I don't know if that's really the right mindset for dating. Like, you got to prove all these things. I don't know. That always just, but I only felt that way
not
about
for
black
dating,
white
but
people.
like for a long-term relationship consideration, those are valid questions.
Yes. But it's, so like I would also wonder that with a black girl, like, can I trust my kid around your family? But with a white family, I feel like I got to be extra particular.
And extra protective.
Yeah, like I really gotta vet you niggas, and I don't like being in that position of having to really judge y'all harshly like that.
Back to my point, bro. If Ace is the most likely to vote Republican, why does it matter what color that you're dating?
Wait, I don't get. Can you explain that? Connect those two.
Because if you're avoiding a certain box, like, then the color's not gonna matter. Like, you would expect a white person to typically vote Republican, and blacks to typically vote Democratic. So it's just like, I get that you're speaking on like don't put any anti-black shit on my kid, but like, that's just one aspect of a family. There's so many different like things that a family brings. So it's just like
So you're saying like, what if
you can
my
date
girl's family is Republican?
You can date any black girl you want, and you're gonna get every single type of person out there, every single type of family out there.
Same about the Republicans and Democrats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
my thing is, I only said that in jokesies or whatever like that. But at the same time, like, black people started off as Republicans.
I remember.
And that switched to Democrat. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I honestly feel like if I was a large business owner or something like that, I might vote Republican.
I hope
or
you
something.
would. 'Cause
Right.
that's very beneficial to you.
Exactly. That doesn't mean I'm anti-black though.
But my point is just like you're not gonna get your answers just by knowing I'm gonna stick to dating blacks, so I'm gonna guarantee that I'm gonna get this. There's no guarantee.
When you said that, what I heard is certain black people be anti-black, so you still got to watch out for anti-black sentiments.
I was gonna
even
say the
in black
same fucking
partners.
thing.
That's
man.
what I heard. Like,
But
you know
that's
what?
true
You
though.
right. You
That's true though.
You got to watch out because they're all skin folk and kinfolk.
Legit.
I'm not sure if that's how you meant it, but when you said it, I was like, you know what? That makes perfect sense.
You know.
Even if he didn't mean like that, I was coming back to say the same fucking thing. Like,
Well, you said it. Well, you thought it.